Hello, hello, hello. Let me just move my little video here. Hey, this is Arnell Tanyag with Tanyag Company. I'm doing a cool workshop coming up on August 2nd from 3:30 to 5. It's going to be on referral. It's one of the expertise that I'm really great at. And because I've been doing it for 20 some plus years. So I'm doing a workshop on generate referrals from a one-to-one, go from relationships to referral partners. In 7.0, we call it the one-to-one mastery. So I'm doing it from a different perspective because I really believe that once you have already developed a relationship with the right key people, two things can happen. Number one, if you're able to help them, because there's the one of the principles of influence is reciprocity. If you're able to help them, you connect with them deeply, most people will want to reciprocate. Now, the challenge, depending on your business, depends on how well they reciprocate. Like if I'm building a relationship with a plumber or a contractor or a mover, typically I can find referrals for them pretty easily because I believe it's a business out of the need. Like for a business coach, that's a business what I call want. So I teach my referral sources, don't get me in front of people who want a business coach. Now, there's some exceptions, but when people want a business coach, that's usually when they're really struggling financially, mentally, emotionally. And a lot of times they can't afford the investment or don't have the right mindset. And so what I usually have to do is I have to teach them the who, what to say and how to say, and get them to literally position me in saying, hey, here's some things I can help. Here's some challenges I solve, some pains and fears, and have them, identify people in their database, their sphere. Can you pass this out to several people, see if they're interested? Because what I want to do is get introduced to them because there's already a need, there's already a challenge of pain or fear, and I'm just catching them before it becomes a referral. So in this workshop, we're going to teach you how to generate referrals on a one-to-one because here's what I see out in Hampton Roads. I see a lot of people going to networks. And so my belief, and I've seen this and I've talked to several people, they're looking for clients. I'm looking for people who need my service and I'll find them and become a client. Now, the challenge is you have to find the right person, the right timing, the right pain, and everything has to be ideal. But here's the thing is, and I've seen this in my history of working with people for 20 some years on referrals. They get a referral at a networking event and they go, oh my God, this does work. And they go to like 7 or 10 referrals and it feels good. It keeps them really busy. But if you look at the time, you look at the people you connected with, sometimes you're not getting anything at all. And so there's really not a process. So in this workshop, we're going to talk about, pull it up right here, is I'm going to teach you the process of choosing the right referral partners. There is a process of choosing the right referral partners. You have to find people who are generous, appreciative, love what they do, they're hungry to grow, and sometimes they're connectors and they love to connect you. And then I'm going to teach you the referral process to generate and those referrals. And I have a process I developed over the last 6 or 7 years on identifying the who, identifying what to say. That's based on what I call a power statement that creates, identifies the pain and see if the person they're introducing you to, because you have taught them the ideal client, the ideal avatar, where it becomes like, just put me in front of them, but not put me in front of them, ask them if they're willing after they read this power statement to sit down and talk. I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you how to introduce. Because what I'm finding out is people are getting referrals that are leads, but they're not even like I get leads. I mean, I get leads from people, and we're like, hey, Arnell, I'm going to connect you with so and so. And I call them and said, what do you say to them? Well, I thought it was a great connection. I said, hold on now, hold on now. I'm going to send you this information, my power statement. Ask them to read it, go over it with them, and say if they want to meet with me. Because what I want to do is see if there's a general interest where there's already a pain point, a fear, or a challenge that they already have in their head. It hasn't become a referral, but I'm catching them because it become a referral. So in this teaching the referral process, we're going to teach you the who, the how, and the what, give you a general idea on what to do. And then in the third part of the workshop, we're going to teach you how to execute the referral process. Because here's what I believe. Many people after COVID are networking, looking for clients. Really, what you need to be looking for is referral partners. But there's a way to selecting them, there's a way of teaching them, there's a way of executing referral process. If you can understand the basics, because understand the basics of how the framework is built, or what we call the model or the protocol, then you have the ability to repeat it over and over again. So imagine that you learn this process, and I'm just going to give you a general overview, do my best to talk about how you choose referral partners, talk about the referral process, the who, what, and how, and talk about how to execute it, right? So if you get this general model, general principle of how to do it, imagine if you can walk out of that workshop and have an idea that when I sit down with people and I'm really helping them and I'm really teaching them, I'm really helping them, learning how I can help them, connect them. And in turn, I can go back and teach them who are ideal referrals for me. Because the key is, and like in the business I'm in, I do B2B. I'm a business coach. I work with successors of family owned businesses in real estate, trades, and construction. And I help them grow their business to, sellable mid-market companies. So I tell people like, look, that's not going to be easy to find. So I usually have to identify the who. I have to say, here's what I need you to say. I need you to ask those people, are they interested? If they are, make the connection. And connection could be call them and ask permission to call. We have lunch. I've had people set up lunch for me, take me over there. I've actually had people who say, hey, do the business. So we're going to go over, tell some stories in these three areas, and then break down the process with an understanding you have the basics. Because I really believe you can develop 1 to 5 genuine relationships that you can create in referral partners. Then those are people consistently can give you business, and then out of that 5, you can get up to 150. So do you need 150? No, you may only need 30 people in your network. The first 5 are consistently you're working with on these one-to-ones to help them, teach them how to help you. And some people that I notice who are great connectors, if you just can help them and help them grow and grow their business and just teach them the who, how, and what, I mean, they can put you in front of 10 to 15 people. And if you've got good salesmanship, and by referral, you can probably close 70, 80% of them. If the ones you don't close because they're not ready, you can follow up later, or you just don't want them as clients. So this workshop really is for people. If you're in a networking group, I don't care if it's 212, I don't care if it's BNI, I don't care if it's an independent group, or you have build a referral-based business and you're not getting referrals, you're not getting enough referrals because I can tell you haven't mastered the one-to-one. And here's the thing about one-to-ones is once you have the relationship, how do you get the person to refer you consistently? Now, if you're helping them, you're doing things to go out of their way, right? And they want to help you, but if you don't have the knowledge or the process or the model to teach them how to help you, right, then you're going to get frustrated. The reason most people love referral-based business because they know when referrals come in, the closure ratio is great. The reason they don't like referral business because they can't figure out the protocol, the model, the framework to make it consistent. So at this paid workshop, I'm only taking 20 people and I'm going to show them the process of choosing partners, the referral process, and how to generate that I've developed myself through all the people I learned from Dr. Ivan Miser, Michael Mayer, Art Radke, all the books I've read, and I've implemented this process because I do get referrals, and then how to execute the referral process. And then once we go through that, I'm going to ask people, hey, do you want to work on this process? Because I know if you get good at choosing, coaching, and training people on the referral process and executing it, you're going to get ongoing referrals. And then what happens is when you go to networking events, you're not looking to network for clients. You're looking to network to build referral partners. So you don't have to network. You don't have to go to all these events at night. You can be really strategic about what events you want to meet. Because here in networking and building a referral business, you're always going to need to meet new people. But you do less of that when you've already built some solid referral partners. And you just do less of it, you become more strategic in your networking. So I am doing this video is just to gain some interest about this workshop I'm doing. And an interesting thing, if you look at it, it's about three to, it's going to be 3 to 4:30 right afterwards. If anybody wants to, if they can stay, I'm going to go right down to Three Notch Brewery Craft. I'm going to buy a drink for somebody. I'm going to stay there for about, stay for about an hour. If you just want to talk about referrals and this, that, I'm open. Now, haven't had anybody take me up on it, but I blocked out the time for that because I just really believe this is the best way to build your business by referral is mastering the one-to-one. So really, I'm going to just give you premise, help you figure out how to go generate referrals in a one-to-one. And it doesn't matter what business it is. It does matter that you understand the process, the model, the framework, and you look at it as process certain skills, have the right mindset. You can double or triple referrals. And the most important thing, you don't have to prospect. You don't have to cold call. You don't have to chase people if you can build on referrals from relationships that want to help you and then you help them. So I hope you're able to attend. And if you have any questions in this video right here, you can always reach out to me, 757-522-2121. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. We're only taking the first 20 people. And I think this is going to be a great. And then the most important thing is a money back guarantee. If you don't get the value out of it, I'll refund your money. So I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching this video and have a profitable day and just go get some referrals for your business. Thanks.